Wikiprocedure.com welcomes you for another session on how to obtain a learner's driving license LLR in Andhra Pradesh. The link provided below here will help you in reaching our site wikiprocedure.com and the page Andhra Pradesh obtain a learner's driving license LLR. Here in this page we have given a detailed procedure along with instructions and information which are vital for a new applicant to understand the procedure and complete it at ease. Also, we have provided few links in the procedure page for external websites and for few forms which are useful for completing this process, and you will understand the importance of these links in the due course of our presentation. Let us see the list of items covered in this session today. Need for learner driving license LLR, documents required, how to apply, eligibility, validity, online resources, fees, processing time, officers and contacts, and other information. Today this procedure is sponsored by wikiprocedure.com for you. Let us see the need for learner driving license. In India, usually there are two kinds of driving license are issued to start with. One is learner's license and another one is the permanent license which we use in our regular course. So in order to obtain a permanent license in India, an individual has to apply for the learner's license, which is an authorized way of learning driving before applying for a permanent license. It is like a qualification exam given by the respective authority in the state for the individual to learn the class of vehicle for which he is applying for the vehicle. So first he has to obtain the LLR certificate, and this one is valid for 6 months. So it is an official document certifying that the holder is suitably qualified to drive in a motor vehicle under the provision of Motor Vehicle Act 1988 in India as far the permanent driving license is concerned. No person can drive a motor vehicle in any public place unless he holds a valid driving license issued to him by the respective authorities. Documents required. Application in Form 2 as per the link below is the main form for this procedure. We will see the link how it is going to be helpful for you. So this is the form for learner's LLR license, and please download, print and use it for applying. You need the proof of age appropriate for relevant class of vehicle, ration card, voter ID card, life insurance policy, passport, school certificate, birth certificate, or the few acceptable proofs. Age certification by the registered medical practitioner not below the rank of a civil surgeon is also accepted. For proof of resident, you need ration card, voter identity card, payslip issued by any officer of the central government or state government, electricity bill, telephone bill, house tax receipt showing the name of the applicant. If the applicant is not able to produce a residence proof or age proof for a sufficient reason, the licensing authority may accept any affidavit sworn by the applicant before an executive magistrate or a first class judicial magistrate or a notary public as evidence of residence. Application cum declaration of physical fitness in Form 1, medical certificate in Form number 1A only for persons having for applying through transport license. 3 recent passport size photographs of the applicant. Applicant for non-transport vehicle must produce a permanent driving license for LMV vehicle held by him at least 1 year. Aadhaar card. Let us see how to apply in person. To apply for a learner's driver license in Andhra Pradesh, the applicant has to approach the RTO office concerned for his area. The link provided below here will help you in reaching the contact page of the Andhra Pradesh state portal. Here you can filter further to note your local RTO office. Please make sure you have all the documents required for this procedure. Application forms form number 211A can be downloaded and used, and this is one of the another link from the government web page which will provide most of the license applications related to license issual of license. Please use this. The applicant should make sure they are eligible by following the criteria which is applicable for them. Application forms can be obtained directly from the RTO office on your visit. Please collect them, fill them, and submit the application along with the documents to the RTO officer there. He will mark you the amount which you need to pay at the right counter to start the procedure. Please submit the documents and pay the fees to the officer there. The authorities, after receiving your application, will start processing your application to issue the LLR. For a learner's license, you will be requested to take a theory test. It's like questions related to the road traffic signals and other safety measures, to make sure you understand the rules and regulations related to driving a vehicle. And if you clear the test, you will be provided a LLR. If you fail the test, you will be allowed to retake the test. Don't worry. And you can check the schedule, meaning is there any slot available for reaching the RTO for LLR. So this link will help you help an individual to understand the availability of slot on a particular day. So this is the page it will open on the link. So you have to select the service type, district and center, and say check availability. The next screen will open like this and show what are all the dates available for you. You can't select here date here, it is just to intimate you the availabilities. Based on that, you can proceed further on that date. Let us see how to apply through the state portal, that is online. Application for a learner's driver license can be made through state portal with the link provided below. This link is helpful for completing the online initial process of applying. So click on the license tab, you will get driving license and learner license LLR. Click on learner's license because we are dealing with that. And here they have given all the information about the requirements and the documents. Click here to apply for the license, and it will say it is a fresh one or a retest or for endorsement. So in our case it is fresh. So select nationality as Indian and say next. You will be taken to the next screen where you have to enter whether you are going to authenticate with Aadhaar or without Aadhaar. If you select with Aadhaar, you will get option like with OTP function or with electronic thumb impression printing, and or through Aadhaar number, and please enter the Aadhaar number here. If you say without Aadhaar, you will be asked to go to the next screen. Here you have to enter the respective details, and you have to upload the necessary documents to complete the initial application procedure. You will be given an acknowledgement to meet the RTO officials on the date provided there. On the date of schedule, please go to the RTO office concerned to your area before 11:30 AM along with the acknowledgement printout and application printout, and submit the documents to the officer there. He will mark the fees and counter in which you need to pay. Please pay the fees and submit your document. They will start processing as per the apply in person procedure to grant you a learner's driving license. Eligibility: any person who has completed 16 years of age is eligible to get a license for driving a motorcycle without gear not exceeding 50 cc. 18 years of age is eligible to get a license for driving a motorcycle with the gear and light motor vehicle. 20 years of age is eligible to get a license for driving a transport vehicle if he or she has 1 year old license. So this is basically the age criteria for different class of vehicle. Those who apply for permanent license, one has to get LLR. Also, no person shall be granted a learner's license to drive a medium or heavy goods vehicle or passenger vehicle unless he has held a driver license valid for light motor vehicle LLV for at least 1 year. Note: a person who is at least 20 years old and possesses a learner's license can obtain a license for driving a commercial vehicle, meaning the LMV license. Also, one has to be conversant with the traffic rules and regulation in all these cases. Let us see the validity. Learner's license is valid only for 6 months from the date of obtaining it. One can apply for a permanent driver license only after a month receiving the learner's license. Fees: the link provided below here will helpful for an individual to know the kind of fees collected for these services. Please go through this page to understand the amount you have to give as fees for this procedure. Processing time, LLR will be issued on the same day or within a week time. Officers and contacts, Transport Commission, Government of Andhra Pradesh State Transport Department, Vijayawada Road, Punamatota, Vijayawada, Andhra Pradesh. Phone number, email ID are provided here. Also, the link provided below will give you the details of the officials concerned with the RTO office. So all these websites which we have seen are all very important for providing you the information to complete this procedure. So we have provided them as link in our procedure at appropriate places to save you valuable time. Online resources, we have seen the form link and the online page link and also the contact links. These are very important for a person to shrink time in completing this procedure. Please use them at your convenience. Other information, it is a punishable offense to drive a vehicle without a valid license. Those who are under 18 years are not supposed to drive. RTO officials has the right to decide upon the issue of license. Note, wear a formal t-shirt for the interview. If you wear a t-shirt, the examiner will deny to take a photograph. In terms of age for the type of vehicle they are applying, 16 years for driving a motor vehicle without gear, not exceeding 15 cc, and 18 years of age for driving a motorcycle with gear and light motor vehicle, 20 years of age for driving a transport vehicle. Thank you once again for visiting wikiprocedure.com to know how to obtain a learner driving license LLR in Andhra Pradesh.